You think you know Texas. You see the cowboy hat, you see the oil rig, you see the 10-gallon ego. Then you land in Austin. The air feels different here. It's thick with humidity, sure, but also with something else. A current of creativity. A stubborn refusal to be what you expect. Plastered on bumper stickers, on t-shirts, whispered in smoky bars, shouted at city council meetings. Keep Austin weird. It's not just a catchphrase, it's a mission statement. It's a plea, it's a promise. It's a shield against beige corporate sameness. It's a celebration of the strange, the wonderful, the unapologetically individual. They call it the live music capital of the world. It's a bold claim, a heavy title, but Austin wears it comfortably, like a well-worn leather jacket. It's a reality lived out every single night in hundreds of venues across the city. Grimy beer-soaked dive bars where the ghosts of legends still seem to linger. Shiny state-of-the-art amphitheaters. The music never stops. It's the city's lifeblood, its heartbeat, pulsing through the streets from dusk until the early hours of the morning. The history is baked in. Willie Nelson came to escape the Nashville machine and created outlaw country. Janis Joplin honed her raw, powerful voice in small clubs. Austin City Limits has been broadcasting from here for decades. They come here to test their mettle. They come to find their sound. They come to be part of a community that values what they do. It's a tough town to make it in, but it's an honest one. The big festivals get the headlines, but the real magic is in the everyday. Every city has its landmarks, its postcard shots. Austin is no different. At the heart stands the Texas State Capitol. It's big. It's grand. It's made of that distinctive Texas pink granite. Everything's bigger in Texas, and the Capitol is taller than the U.S. Capitol. A symbol of power, yet remarkably accessible. You can walk right in, wander the halls, stand under the massive rotunda, feel the weight of Texas history. The Capitol grounds aren't fenced off. They're a public park. Families picnicking, state employees on lunch break, joggers weaving past statues of Texas heroes. The building presides over Congress Avenue, a wide boulevard stretching south with a direct line of sight to the river and beyond. Then there's the University of Texas, the UT Tower, an unmissable landmark, often lit burnt orange for victories. Blanton Museum of Art, LBJ Presidential Library, places to get lost for an afternoon. These icons are more than granite and brick, the stage where the city's story unfolds every day. For a city growing as fast as Austin, it's a miracle how much green space they've managed to hold on to. In the heart of it all is Zilker Park. This is where the ACL Festival happens, where people fly kites, throw frisbees, and let their dogs run free. The crown jewel of Zilker Park is Barton Springs Pool. It's a natural spring-fed wonder, 3 acres in size, with water that stays about 68 to 70 degrees year-round. On a blistering Texas summer day, plunging into that cold, clear water is a baptism. It's a shock to the system in the best possible way. The banks are grassy slopes where people sunbathe, read, and watch the world go by. Flowing right through the center of downtown is Lady Bird Lake, a dammed section of the Colorado River. No motorized boats, instead kayaks, canoes, and paddleboards. Its surface is a mosaic of bright colors against the city skyline. Alongside it runs the 10-mile Ann and Roy Butler hike and bike trail. Runners, walkers, cyclists. It's where Austin comes to sweat, to clear its head, to escape the traffic and noise. You can be in a high-rise office one minute and on a paddleboard the next. This connection to the outdoors is fundamental to the Austin lifestyle. It provides balance. It keeps the city grounded, concrete and steel, but also water, trees, and wide-open sky. In a world where urban life often means disconnection from nature, Austin offers a different path. You live here, you spend time outside. In Texas, barbecue isn't just food, it's a culture, it's a craft. In Austin, it's a full-blown religion, and the pitmasters are its high priests. The gospel is preached through the holy trinity of brisket, ribs, sausage, and the sermon is delivered on a humble sheet of butcher paper. Central Texas style, the meat is the star. There's no hiding behind heavy sauces. It's about the cut, the simple salt and pepper rub, and the low and slow magic that happens over many, many hours. The pilgrimage sites are legendary. Franklin Barbecue. People start lining up pre-dawn, bringing chairs and coolers, turning the wait into a communal event. They wait in rain, in blazing sun, all for a taste so perfect it can bring a grown man to tears. It's a culinary rite of passage. Franklin is the tip of the iceberg. Old-school legends and new masters each have devotees, the arguments over bark, moisture, snap, fierce and friendly. You order by the pound, eat with your hands, stand in the smoke, and leave happy. Barbecue in Austin is an event, an obsession, a link to the heart and soul of Texas. If barbecue is Austin's weekend religion, then tacos are its daily bread. They are the city's fuel, its comfort food, its most democratic offering. Tacos are a way of life. Eaten at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and as a late-night snack. They come from brick-and-mortar restaurants, food trucks, and even gas station counters. The variety is staggering. Tex-Mex traditions and modern creativity. New school chef tacos sit alongside al pastor carved from a trompo, smoky barbacoa, lengua, suadero, and smoked brisket tacos. Breakfast tacos, warm flour tortilla, scrambled eggs, potato or bacon or sausage or chorizo, and always cheese. They are inexpensive, portable, and profoundly satisfying. Lines form early at places like Veracruz All Natural, famous for migas. Torchy's built an empire on creative, irreverent approaches. The taco scene mirrors Austin, diverse, creative, and never too serious. A humble truck can be as revered as a trendy restaurant. It's a culinary landscape for everyone. You can judge a neighborhood by its breakfast tacos. They are the great equalizer for kids, seniors, families, and singles. They are the ever-present heartbeat of Austin's food culture. The weird in Austin isn't confined to a slogan on a t-shirt. It's a tangible, lived reality. Nothing embodies this more than the nightly spectacle at Congress Avenue Bridge. Every evening from spring to fall, crowds gather on the bridge and along the banks. As dusk settles, a trickle, then a stream, then a massive swirling cloud. Up to 1.5 million Mexican free-tailed bats emerge. They head out to hunt insects. It's bizarre and breathtaking, nature and city colliding. The city's weirdness is painted on its walls. Street art covers Austin like an outdoor gallery. These celebrated works shape the city's visual identity. Artists, oddities like the Cathedral of Junk, and annual rituals like Eeyore's birthday make Austin gloriously strange. The city protects this soul against bland development. 1,000 small, strange, wonderful things make Austin, Austin. The city knows the weird parts are the best parts. You can talk about a city all you want, but to really understand its soul, you have to listen to the people who live there. You have to sit at the bar, stand in line for coffee, and just listen. In Austin, the stories flow as freely as the cold beer. I remember talking to a woman who moved here in the 90s, a musician with a guitar and $200. This city felt like a secret then, a place where you could afford to be an artist. It's changed a lot, but the spirit is still here if you know where to look. A pitmaster said, "Used to be, we knew all our customers by name. Now I see new faces every day. People come from New York, Louisiana, and beyond for jobs, sunshine, and opportunity." A software engineer told me, "I was tired of the gray." Austin is like a band that got really popular, one barista said. You're proud, but you miss the garage days. The music is still good. You just have to listen a little harder. So why here? Why Austin? What is the magnetic force that pulls people from all corners of the globe and makes them want to stay? It's not just one thing. It's a potent, complex cocktail of culture, opportunity, and lifestyle. A thriving job market, a booming tech industry, Silicon Hills, where you can build a career and work on cutting-edge projects. But people fall in love with the feeling of the city. Long sunny afternoons that melt into warm, music-filled nights and easy access to nature. They fall in love with the food, smoky brisket, the simple joy of a breakfast taco. It feeds body and soul. More than anything, the pull is the people. Acceptance, creativity, individuality, and community. A big city with a small-town heart. Austin is at a crossroads. Growth brings challenges, rising costs, traffic, a battle to preserve what made it special. But the spirit endures. Music, food, art, the nightly flight of the bats. Austin keeps reinventing itself and miraculously remains unapologetically Austin.